Controversial video number 2. By the way, just so you guys know that I'm not calling these drama videos because it's not drama. Even though you might see it as drama, it's not drama. They're controversial. There's a difference. If I want to make a drama video, I put some classy title up there that it took me 20 minutes to figure out, tag it all kinds of crazy ways, and try to call people out and make people upset and whatever. That Joe Cool says I do, and try to start fights. By the way, Joe Cool, just so we're really clear on one subject before I get going on this thing. I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you make videos, all you're doing is talking about your argument with somebody else or why they're wrong. That's not how you start a fight in my book. That's how you get other people fighting. Why do you do that on YouTube? I have not yet figured out. But that's your thing. And you do it pretty well. I mean, you're not malicious. You just never stop antagonizing people. But it's not malicious, so I'll give you credit for that. I still stand by your podcast because I thought it was great. The reason I haven't done a podcast, by the way, is simply because I have to really be in the mood to do a podcast. You don't just get a drink going and a cigarette going and call somebody and start up a conversation with them and ask them about all these different things. You really have to be in the mood. And right here lately, I haven't been that much in the mood. I was supposed to do one with Shay tonight. So Shay, if you're watching, the reason I'm not doing one tonight is because, just like Joe Cool, I ain't feeling too great. But I don't have a cold. My allergies are thumping. I mean, I thought I had the flu. My allergies, I don't know, after I turned 40 years old, all of a sudden, they just get worse every year. It's terrible. My head hurts. I mean, it hurts. Anyway, that's what's going on. So, Shay, we're going to do the podcast, hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. Would be great. I know I got to work around your schedule, too, so bear with me, okay? Seriously, we're going to do it. If I did one right now, you'd probably fall asleep right there. And it would be you. It'd be the fact that I can't even keep my own attention right now with this thing, because everything sounds like it's blending together. Not a very good way to do a podcast or an interview, you know? But I told Terry Tucker, and I also told Joe Cool that I was going to explain something. I could give two shits about Britwigger. Britwigger, he's one of those guys that always sits there and talks on somebody else's video. I tried to tell him to stay out of the drama. I tried so hard. I tried to steer in the right direction. I did, that's what I did. I told him over and over again. I got right up in his business. And I said, boy, now you listen to me. I've been on these YouTube parts for quite some time, and I have seen the drama unfold in some terrible ways. Terrible ways. So I advise you that you stay out of that drama. I know what's best for you. Now, if you don't want to listen to me, you be fine. You go do your thing. But don't cry on my shoulder because I told you the right thing to do. You did not listen to me. That's what I see with Britwigger these days. He's so, nonchalant about it, too. It's almost disgusting. No, I know Britwigger is a bit under the weather where blogging is concerned, because he completely removed every single wrestling video that he had, which means now he has nothing. So now he's going to try to be the counselor of YouTube and tell all of us, stay out of the drama. Meanwhile, he's commenting on all the drama videos. Does that sound like anybody that you guys know, especially somebody that is always saying, cry for me, community Tino, I love you, please love me back. It's that, we call her she these days. Britwigger's doing the same thing. I can't help it, but I call it like I say it in the controversial videos. That's just weird for me to see Britwigger tapping around, you know. Don't get in the drama. Shh. Don't get in the drama. Okay? Shh. Don't get in the drama. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. It's bad. It's bad. Stop. Stop. Don't go over there. Don't get in the drama. Okay? Stop. His fucking comments on every drama video that I've seen in the last 3 months, but he says, don't get in the drama. You almost gotta love him for it. The irony of this metaphorically speaking individual. I don't know. By the way, towards the end of my video, I figured it would be the best place to put this. The explanation of why I will not use Skype on a podcast. The number one reason, there's like 5, but the number one reason is Skype cuts in and out. It gets choppy. You got to sign back in. People's words go like this. Well, 2006. I remember. So no, I'm not. I'm not using Skype. Besides, I got my headphones set up a certain way. They have to be all speakers. It would sound weird, and then we got the choppiness to boot. Somebody always gets kicked off or what have you. I like using my speakerphone. The landline works because it's solid, it doesn't cut out. That's why I have to use a landline. I'm not going to spend my time with somebody for 20 minutes to 30 minutes having a really intelligible conversation like all my previous podcasts and have it all fucked up. So no, I use my landline only. The landline is solid. It does not interrupt. I don't have to worry about it. It's something I don't have to think about. It's almost like having a producer for the show. I can do the interview without fail, no worry. I can't do that with Skype, right? Now, Joe Cool did say, but I used my cell phone. I'm sorry, that was kind of out of line. I don't mean to say that, Joe Cool. Joe Cool told me he uses his cell phone. I'm like, yeah, that's not a problem. But if you do the statistics on a cell phone versus Skype, the cell phone is less likely to cut out than Skype, and besides, I called him. I don't know if you guys know what that means or not, but usually when you call a cell phone from a landline, you get a much better connection than if you call a cell phone to a landline, because I don't know why that is. Anyway, that's why I don't want to use Skype, just so you know. Now, if TG doesn't want to use a landline, he has to use Skype. I guess that conversation is not going to happen. I'm not going to have this thing start off or end up with TG like it started off with Dallas and Daniel. The call got dropped with Dallas. Y'all remember that one? I'm not doing that. It's too much work. And people think you cut it up and spliced it up, and I'm not doing that. Does TG have a cell phone? Joe Cool, you brought up a good point, man. Maybe he could use a cell phone. I'd go for that. I got to put him on my speaker landline, though. Anyway, if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. All right? That's all I'm saying. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. No need for 16 videos about it, Joe. Okay? No need. One more point. As you guys have noticed, Daniel is not on my shit list. Reason being is because how can I put something on my shit list when they're nothing but nice to me all the time? That's really weird for you guys wanting me to be mad at him. I already explained the links to you. I don't know why you guys keep sending me links. What, do you think I'm going to change my mind after like 14 months? Because the link, you send the same link. We covered that. However, Daniel did make a video, and he shared a link to a video that has gone viral. Literally viral. Not community viral, but actually viral. And I almost choked. It was so unbelievable. It tells you that we've all had our heads up our butts where this pedo thing is concerned. If you go check out that video, you will see what I mean. Daniel's comments are here in my last video somewhere. Click on his name. He's got the video up. There's a link in his video. I do it myself, but I cannot associate with those links. So obviously, I'm not going to go any further than that. Seriously? No. Really? I'm glad to see that the mass of the hate drama has disappeared. Though the Liz Lives is gone, Zoo is gone, COO is gone, and Messenger Larry, Tasco, they've all taken a bath. Maybe they cleaned up their act, I guess. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's well received, and I appreciate that they have calmed down. Thank you. I don't go to their channels attacking them. Why they came to me, I do not know. Everybody deserves a second break. But I appreciate it, guys, over there on the Monkey Spunk team. I'm sorry I had to call you guys that, but that's all anybody knows you by. So, once again, Shay, I will talk to you this week. I'm sorry. I don't feel that great. And I can't do a podcast unless I feel perfect. I have to ask you questions. You know how hard that is to keep it different and real? A lot of people just keep on going to the past and saying the same thing over and over again and trying to make that interesting, and this is why I try to do. $100 says somebody comes up with a video and says that I hated on somebody for this one. They do. do yourself a favor and don't listen to them. Watch this video over again and see where the hate was. You're not going to find it. Hopefully the next thing you see me do is the podcast with Shay. Until then...